Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Castillejos, Amy Nichols, and Lacey Gee.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna.
Amy. And I'm Lacey Gee.
And today's a very special day. Does it feel different to you guys?
Is anyone else nervous?
I don't know what's going on.
It's like our first day at school.
Okay, so just so everyone is aware, today is our first time trying out a full-length episode on video.
Yay!
Whoa! Now, we've done videos in the past, but we record them on 3 different individual cameras in our studio, and then Anna, pieces together the highlights of that episode
for our
for
social media, for our TikTok, for our Instagram reels, like things like that. But for as long as we've had this podcast, our listeners have always asked, where can I watch?
Where's the full video? I want more. Mm-hmm.
And so we're going to try it out. We're going to see how it goes. And we have a new member of our team, a new member of the 13 podcast team, Michaela, who is doing our full video. Thank you, Michaela.
Thank
so if you hear us referring to Michaela and asking her to edit things in post, even though you don't actually have to, it's a joke. I like to make sometimes.
Yeah, so we're tiptoeing into the world of YouTube, so it'll be a lot of fun.
Yes, and it's fun because, I mean, we do social media like as part of our jobs, very familiar with like how Instagram and TikTok like work, but YouTube is a platform that I've never explored. So this is exciting.
It is. It's exciting. It's just another way to get us out in more places. So we already have the audio. Now we have the video element. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And thank you, Michaela, for doing this for us.
All right, so we're going to jump into breaking down Is It Over Now? Dare I say, a superior vault track.
Oh,
yes.
It is top tier.
100%.
As far as vault tracks go, I believe it's towards the top.
Yeah.
It is so good. It's written by Taylor Swift and Jack Antonoff. And apparently it was intended to actually be on this album on 1989, but it just didn't make the cut.
And there's a lot of theories. There's a lot of theories as to why. Mary Han on TikTok explained a very good reason of why this could not be released then.
Had Taylor Swift released Is It Over Now in 2014, it would have been all-out war. And the same goes for Now That We Don't Talk. The lyrics in both of these songs are so specific that anybody who would have heard these songs at that time would have known immediately that she's talking about Harry Styles and get her references to Kendall Jenner and Kimberly Stewart. I think she would have suffered a lot of repercussions for it, not just from the media, but also backlash from One Direction fans. And given who the Jenner, Kardashian, Stewart families are, I think she would have also suffered socially and maybe even professionally.
So Taylor then, she's talked about before how she didn't feel adequate compared to Harry Styles. Harry Styles was the bigger star then and had more of a following, so she could not have released this then. And now Taylor doesn't give a fuck. She's doing whatever she wants to do, which is really respectable. But yeah, imagine the backlash if she would have originally released this.
That's so true to think about, just like the context of the time period. But that didn't stop her from putting out songs that were inspired by Harry Styles anyway.
I mean, she did have a song called Style.
But that's only because We Will Never Go Out of Style is too long for a title.
Yes,
right?
That's correct. She did say that in an interview.
She did say that in an interview. But she even said that, Is It Over Now? We have a voice memo from her. In the voice memo from Is It Over Now, she talks about how this song is connected, like directly connected to Out of the Woods, right? She says it's like the sister song to Out of the Woods and I Wish You Would. And I guess there's just so many different like elements of 1989 that now even connect, even like Wonderland kind of like connects, connects, like they all just, I feel like this was like the missing piece of a puzzle.
Yeah.
I guess the entire vault was just like the missing piece of the puzzle.
And I mean, sonically, it sounds so much like those songs. Like I get the Out of the Woods vibe immediately when I start hearing the song.
Yeah.
Well, whenever I was doing my research last night, I was Googling and I saw in an automatic Google search, what does Is It Over Now sound like? And so I clicked. I was interested to see what Google had to say. And they said it sounds like Out of the Woods and You Are in Love. It is also connected, like Anna said, to Style, Out of the Woods, I Wish You Would. And it also appears later in her 2022 album, Midnights, and songs like Question.
Mm-hmm. Which is so funny when you think about all these songs that are connected, that Taylor just keeps asking Harry questions. Are we out of the woods? Are we in the clear yet?
Yeah.
Is it over now? Was it over then?
It sounds like Harry wasn't
Can I
very
ask you a
clear
question?
on anything.
Taylor just has a lot of questions.
Well, yeah. What about when she laid down on your couch? Was it over then?
Was it over then?
Was it?
Or when you unbuttoned my blouse?
We'll get there. We can't talk about those lyrics just yet.
Well, I do want to mention another tie. Shaylee Yazar on TikTok ties this into more songs than we even have thought of. I haven't thought of anyway. And spoiler alert, one is a super favorite of Anna's.
Oh.
I just came up with the most insane Taylor Swift theory. Listen to this. I was listening to Come Back, Be Here, and she says, one last kiss, then catch your flight. And she says, faster than the plane that took you. Come back, be here. So she's like, he goes on this flight, and she's missing him. And she's like, I guess you're in New York today. That means they haven't been in contact. I guess you're in London today. They haven't been in contact. On Red TV, we also have Message in a Bottle. Message in a Bottle is about Taylor trying to reach someone who is not getting back to her. I'm standing here, I'm hoping it gets to you. All I can do is send you a message in a bottle. Message in a bottle, traveling across to another country. He's not getting back to her, right? Now let's talk about one of the new 1989 TV songs, which is, of course, Is It Over Now, which we all think is about Harry. We don't know. But anyway, so in Is It Over Now, she goes, once the flight has flown, right? So literally in that song, like, there's something about him getting on a flight. Like, they have some moment together and he gets on a flight. Now connect that to Come Back, Be Here, One Last Kiss, then Catch Your Flight. Okay, so they must have been together. He flies. And then she's asking him questions. And it's like, I just think all these songs are connected. Like, I think that she was writing about him on Red and on 1989. And I just think that he went and he ghosted her. I don't know if it's because he went on tour or what it is. I don't know the timeline of, I guess you're in New York, I guess you're in London. I don't know if it's just like one flight to the next, a layover, or if it's like you're in New York, so much time's passed, now you're in London. Like, we don't really know. I just really believe that those three songs are combined.
That's very insightful.
Yeah. I mean, do we think that Harry Styles was coming up during the Red era?
I mean, maybe. Red originally was released October of 2012, and Taylor and Harry were first linked up in March of 2012.
Right. And then they broke up, and then I think they got back together at the end of 2012.
They were kind of off and on.
And that's when they were, like, kissing on New Year's Eve in Times Square, right?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Flashbacks.
Man, when I hear a clip like that, I really get jealous because, like, I am not an analytical Swiftie like that. Like, I have a hard time piecing everything together, and she did a really good job explaining things.
And I just loved her excitement. That's
Yeah.
how I
The
talk
claps.
That's how I talk 24/7. I have to slow it down because my brain just da-da-da-da-da. So I really appreciate the excitement and the connection on that one.
Well, and I feel like that's also just kind of part of what makes Taylor's discography so great, you know? And that's what made Midnight so fun, just kind of connecting the dots, like the stories, what goes where. That's part of what being a fan of Taylor Swift, that's why it's so fun.
Yeah, whenever I hear a clip like that, I think of the meme from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia of Charlie Day with, like, the map on the wall and the strings are connected into 100 different places.
And he's, like, stressed out.
That's us.
That's literally what it's like to be a Swiftie.
It really is.
And I'm a bystander like you. I get to sit back and watch other people figure it out, but there are super sleuthers out there who have connected everything, and it's so incredible.
And there's always something new to learn. Like, even, like, I mean, I've been a fan of hers for forever, and I try to keep up with everything, but there are still things that you can't catch everything, but that's what's that's awesome.
And what's so crazy, underneath all these theories is the mastermind, and that is Taylor Swift, who has all the answers, who is putting all this out there, and who has made us be such crazy fans,
but I wonder,
fun crazy fans.
I really wonder, you know, because obviously she's the only one that knows who actually inspired each song and what actually connects. We can try to connect things all we want, but she's the only person that actually knows the real answers. So I wonder if she ever like watches videos, hypothetically, let's say like that one, and she's like, no, that one actually is about this, or like, you know, I wonder if she watches our theories and it's just like, y'all are
Well,
wrong.
sometimes she'll like posts.
That's
so
true.
That'll be like,
And we're like
your kid-
confirmation.
Yeah, that's what we think.
that is what we think.
I wonder what it's like to be Taylor Swift's brain. Like, that's just so active, right? She's the smartest person I know.
She is.
It's a separate entity, the brain all by itself.
Yeah.
Back to Is It Over Now specifically. I feel like the song itself is just full of a lot of uncertainty, a lot of emotion, but it's also so dramatic.
Oh, yeah.
And so sassy.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of why we all love it, right?
Yeah, she's giving a lot of attitude in this song.
So back to Taylor Swift's brain. I wonder if she ever feels like she overshares. Like, I know her songs, she's writing everything out and she's thought about it. But does she ever feel like she overshares sometimes? Because I know I'm very guilty of it, but it's because I'm not editing myself as I go. So I just wonder if she ever feels like she overshares too much, or like I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, or if there was like an original lyric that she wrote that she's like, man, that's too much, and she changed it to something else because maybe like she added the fear of oversharing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Should I add that to our list of questions?
Sure. Yeah.
We haven't added to our list of questions in a while.
I know. Since we're talking about Taylor Swift's brain, do you think she would be someone who would like give her brain to science when she died? You know, like when a billionaire dies, they'll give their brain to science, or an athlete or something like that. And scientists can go in and look at their brain to see why it's working the way it worked, or why it worked the way it worked. Be like, oh, wow. Oh, Taylor's brain
It's so creative.
Yeah, the creative side is more formed, or whatever it is.
I think she would, but there would be stipulations. Like,
think?
a Swiftie couldn't operate on her brain, right? Like,
If
I
we get
wouldn't
too
want,
excited.
what are the results really? Because you're obsessed with me.
Right. That's a little too intimate to be for a fan to be with Taylor's actual brain.
It would be like that when there was that job posting for a reporter, for a Taylor Swift
Yeah.
reporter, and like it said like in bold, it was like must be unbiased.
Well,
That's when I was like, well, I can't. Nah, it's not me. I am very biased because I love her.
So should we add onto the questions, we can add suggestions. And this is our first suggestion. Taylor Swift,
That's a
donate your brain
weird-
to science.
It's a kind of weird suggestion.
I like it.
Yeah, for any new listeners, we have a running list from when we first started our podcast, like 2 years ago. Oh my God, almost 3 years.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Of if we ever had the chance to meet Taylor Swift, what we would ask her. And this is a long, it's
Pick-
like a long running list.
Pick 3 questions and give them to us. And I will guarantee none of us will remember why we're asking that question.
Do you like hot honey?
That was for a charcuterie board. We
Okay.
wanted to know charcuterie board. I don't remember what episode.
What are your favorite lyrics to be used in wedding vows? That's another one.
That's good.
Do you have a trampoline?
She does.
Ed
This-
Sheeran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long did you have meet me behind the mall in your notes?
Oh, gosh, what a lyric.
Is there another line in your notes that you haven't used yet?
Mhm.
Something that we have on here that we actually probably put on this like a long time ago. What did you and Harry talk about at the Grammys?
Oh, yeah,
Remember?
yeah.
Something that we still want to know. Was Lavender Haze supposed to be the first video from Midnight's? I remember talking about that. Are you scared of escalators? Iconic.
You know.
Okay, so wait. So what am I adding on here?
Suggestions.
No, but we had a question that we were going to add.
Mm.
Oh.
Shoot, I already forgot.
We can't.
Me too.
It's too-
We
We've
just
gone
stick
too
with
far.
suggestions.
Okay, look,
Yeah.
can we rewind? I'm kidding. What was it? So we could, okay, suggestions, I guess I'll add on here.
We'll go back.
Yeah.
We'll go.
This episode is sponsored by BetterHelp. Well, here we are, beginning of 2024. Everybody has all these goals. Are you crushing it yet? Are you nervous? Are you just feeling frantic at the start of the year with everything and how life's going? Maybe you need somebody to talk to. We would like to encourage you to talk to our friends at BetterHelp. I know that at the beginning of the year, I always feel so hopeful and looking forward to new changes. And then I feel like reality just hits. And it's like, oh gosh, now I'm just already feeling overwhelmed and we just started off the year. Whenever I'm feeling like that, I like to give my therapist at BetterHelp a call because she can talk me down off of whatever ledge I'm feeling on and just let me know that I'm not alone. It's okay. Take a deep breath, take a step back, and don't put so much pressure on yourself. Therapy can be helpful for learning positive coping skills, how to set boundaries. It can help empower you to be the best version of yourself. Isn't that what we're all striving for in the new year, is to be the better version of ourselves? That's the positive takeaways that you can get from therapy.
If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Celebrate the progress you've already made. Visit betterhelp.com/TaylorSwiftFan to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/TaylorSwiftFan.
All right, so should we start getting into the lyrics of
Yes.
Is It Over Now?
Of course.
I feel like this is going to be a hard one to just say lyrics because
I know.
you have to like sing these lyrics as you're looking at them.
Go for it, Nick.
Well,
Or do you want us to do the backup vocals?
I'll try to not sing it. We'll see how long I can go without singing it. Once the flight had flown, I can't do it. With the wilt of a rose, I slept all alone. You still wouldn't go.
Let's
fast forward to 300, take out coffees later.
No, I have a lot to say about those first few
Yeah.
lyrics.
This first little point.
Yeah.
So she's not happy. She's telling us she's not happy. Once the flight had flown, relationship's over. He's gone.
Yeah.
And
The flowers
it really,
are dying.
The flowers are dying.
And
The wilt
it's-
of the rose.
It is just straight out. How do you say it? Straight out of
Out of the gate?
Straight out of the gate. That's just a direct parallel to Out of the Woods, right? In the paper airplanes. Taylor and Harry had matching paper airplane necklaces, and I was thinking about this morning because of the lyric in Out of the Woods and everything, paper airplanes have become one of the little symbols, that has to do with Taylor Swift. And on her merch store, you can even get like a paper airplane necklace. How do you think that, like, if you dated someone and you guys had matching necklaces and then you break up and then it's on your ex, and then your ex like sells, it becomes like part of
selling
your
them?
merch, you know? I just thought that's funny.
That's rough.
All right. So, if unfortunately the people in this room,
No.
what if we were to go separate ways with our significant others? What would be an item of merch you would sell in your Etsy store?
Oh, Ryan would sell all of my Taylor Swift merch.
But like, what's something that you guys share
Oh.
that could be sold in your Etsy store?
Well, my husband's obsessed with pizza.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Pizza?
But like a pizza necklace?
A
pizza cutter.
A pizza watch?
Pizza cutter.
A pizza cutter.
Pizza cutter.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mine might be, well, see, now I'm thinking about food. You got me thinking about food. I don't know. I'd probably do like AirPods because my wife and I just have our AirPods in all the time. And we just kind of go around the house. And whenever we have to talk to each other, there's the long, like, you have to pause it. Click. What were you saying?
Seriously?
Yeah. And then we go back to listening to our audiobook or podcast. And then we go about doing
Wow.
our thing. Excuse me, what? Click. Hold on. Yes.
But you're still enjoying each other's company. That's cute.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know what I would sell. The only thing I can think of, because you're like, what do you share? I mean, we share our dog. I would share a little paw print of my dog.
That is cute.
Yeah.
Mine's
Lacey?
too literal, but I'm pissed off now that I'm thinking about it. Because whenever my ex left, I didn't supervise what he was taking, of course, because you can have whatever you want. It wasn't that big of a deal. Until one day I go to change my air filter and I don't have the freaking step stool. You took the step stool and that was beside the washer and dryer. So you had to go and get it and think about it. It's not like out in plain sight. He took that. He took some of my Rachel Ray cookware and my Le Creuset that his mom gave me for Christmas. And I'm mad about it now that I'm thinking about it.
Wow.
Because those were just a couple little things that I'm like, really?
Why?
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess because I got everything else. Have fun with that shit. But yeah.
Maybe he was just being petty.
Yeah.
She's a mad woman.
Yeah.
I really think he needed that step stool.
Are you saying
Overcompensating?
He's short? Are you saying he's short?
That's all I said. That's all I said.
And it was by the washer dryer. You know he never went into the laundry room.
No.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
How did he know that was there?
Yeah.
All right. Anyway.
Yes, anyways.
So with the wilt of the roses, I mean, obviously commonly used to symbolize love, romance, lust, and in this situation, it's dying, much like the relationship.
When I see that, I think of Beauty and the Beast. And it's it's the opposite of Beauty and the Beast, to where the Beast has left Beauty. Because Beauty stays with the Beast in the movie, and now the wilt of the rose. That rose is dying. The Beast rose is dying.
You're right.
And the Beast left.
And
Harry had real long hair at one point.
Ooh.
Very beastie, right?
Very
Until recently.
Yeah, until recently. I slept all alone and you still wouldn't go. So does that mean she's still haunted by the presence of this person?
Haunted. Yes.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, just the image of it, which she refers to in the next few lines also. You know, just like the memory of him.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, you have your meeting?
Yeah, I'm going to step out for a second. You guys talk amongst yourselves. BRB.
So it was iconic that they went and got coffee all the time. The lyric, let's fast forward to 300 takeout coffees later. I mean, they were seen walking around
with their
little
coffees.
Starbucks coffee cups.
Yeah. And it's also just shows like the passage of time, right? Like, let's fast forward. And this was one of the lyrics that she teased before we got 1989 Taylor's version. Before she dropped it, this was one of the lyrics that she posted on her Instagram story, I believe, right? And I was, because I remember she posted and I was trying to figure out how the cadence of it. I was like, how is that going to be like a catchy lyric when you just read it before you even hear the melody of it?
How'd you do?
Probably really bad. I should have like recorded my guess.
You should
If she does
have.
that again with like Reputation and Debut with the vault tracks,
We should all do
we
it.
should all guess on how the lyrics will sound.
Yeah.
If she gives us the lyrics ahead of time.
But also, fast forward to 300 takeout coffees later, we think of that in days, but also there was suspicion of cheating, and that comes up in here. So 300 takeout coffees later might not even just be referring to them in days. How many times are you going out with other girls and getting coffee as well?
Interesting.
Because I can see your profile and your smile on unsuspecting waiters. I saw theories where people were saying, like, maybe if he's visiting the same coffee shops with a different girl, then they know, but they can't say anything. So it's not like you're showing up at the same coffee place with a new chick. They can't say, oh, well, that was someone else that you were with last week.
Right. You got to respect the patron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the unsuspecting waiters, they're not telling on him. And you dream of my mouth before it was calling you a lying traitor.
Oh,
Love
see,
that
I
line.
thought it. I took it completely different. I kind of saw it as like after a breakup, you know how like you feel like you see that person everywhere. Like even her own lyric, like I see your face in every crowd. That kind of situation where it's like she's without him, and she's gonna go get coffee, and then oh my gosh, I thought that waiter looked like him. You know, like his smile and his profile, like she sees it on other people almost.
Yeah.
Like you do like a double take on like, oh my gosh, I thought that was him, but it's not. Because I've done that. Like, you know, I like after a breakup, like you're at the grocery store and you see somebody that has similar features walk by. You're like, oh my God, was that? Whew, it wasn't.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I thought.
Yeah.
With the I see your smile, your profile, and your smile.
I love both of them.
But also something to note, some Swifties were saying that, you know, if you do use the 300 takeout coffees later to show the passage of time, that would be equal to about 10 months. And that kind of also links to clean, where she says, 10 months sober, I must admit, just because you're clean don't mean you don't miss it. 10 months older, I won't give in. Now that I'm clean, I'm never going to risk it. Like it did take her those 10 months to like fully get over it. And it can't be a coincidence that that's just the exact same amount of time.
Yeah. Taylor Swift loves her math. She's really, really good at it. No coincidences there.
And then you dream of my mouth before it called you a lying traitor. In my notes here, I just wrote in all caps, oof.
For real.
And
did she do it to his face or behind his back?
I would say to his face, probably, right? Because they were kind of like on and off. And it also mirrors the line in Style, you know, where she is kind of, because you were saying, then when you get into like the possible like maybe cheating, but on and off, seeing other people, you know, kind of like confusion, blurring the lines, but in style, you know, like I heard it's so hard to like not sing it, that you've been out and about with some other girl, and he says what you heard is true, but I can't stop thinking about you, and I said I've been there too a few times, you know. So it's like I don't know, I think they just connect.
And imagine, okay, if she did say it to his face, called him a lying traitor, final moment, mic drop, and then she gets on the back of that boat in her blue dress, and that was her look. Not her being disgruntled, not her anything. Everybody thought that was such an unhappy photo of her, and we'll be getting into that here in a little bit. But maybe that was just the done resting face, you know? She wasn't upset. It was like, I already said my piece, I'm out. And then she's just kind of reflecting on the back of the boat and going, what a boss move. What a boss move if that was the case. The next line is, you search in every maiden's bed for something greater, baby. So
I think that's confident on her part. Like, you're trying to find somebody that's better than me. Some fans also think that this could be a reference to the One Direction song called Something Great from their 2013 album, Midnight Memories. But can't say for sure.
Then we have the chorus. Was it over when she laid down on your couch? Was it over when he unbuttoned my blouse?
So it's a he cheated, she cheated.
Well, kind of like,
but were they really cheating? Because it was on and off again relationship. So maybe it was just like, it was really over for real because we weren't, I don't know, we weren't.
But that's the whole thing that she's asking. Like, when was it over?
Yeah.
Like, was it over when you were with her? Was it over when I was with him? When, like, when you were with someone else? When I was with someone else? Like, was it over then?
What was the final moment? Yeah, there's all this questioning about on and off relationships, but when was the final call?
Well, and like, so back in 2014, when Taylor was talking about the song Style, she said, the song is actually about those relationships that are never really done. I think everyone has that one person who floats in and out of their life, and the narrative's never truly over. So I think that kind of also gives into the same narrative of, is it over now? You know, when you don't know.
Yeah.
Like, when,
you know, it's not forever, but it's not done.
Right.
Yet.
Like, what was the final straw?
Yeah.
Like, when are we actually not getting back together? Whee!
And I saw some speculation. People were wanting to know, who are these other people? And Kimberly Stewart is who he was linked to, which is a blonde-haired, blue-eyed girl.
Tall?
And that's why there were a lot of similarities there. Then people were questioning, I'm curious to know who it was that she was with. And some people said Connor Kennedy. Well, no, because she says it was out of sight. This comes up later, but she says in her lyrics that everything was out of sight. So it wasn't Connor Kennedy, but she was rumored to be linked to Alexander Skarsgård. But it was never a confirmed thing. But she kept it out of the public, whereas he was flaunting who he was with. Or maybe not flaunting, but he wasn't secretive about it. She was still keeping private. Come here, I whispered in your ears, in your dream as you passed out, baby. Was it over then? And is it over now?
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle.
Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
Then this next verse gets really, really specific, even though all of it has been so far. When you lost control, red blood, white snow.
The infamous snowmobile accident.
Yeah.
So Taylor and Harry famously got into a snowmobile accident, which she also references in Out of the Woods, specifically in the bridge. Remember when you hit the brakes too soon, 20 stitches in the hospital room. So that's, I mean, and she said herself that this song is a sister song to Out of the Woods. So that makes sense.
Well, some even think they go so far as to say it was vehicular manslaughter, which is ridiculous. But I did see a comment that said the only vehicular manslaughter was when she ran him over with this song. I was like, so true.
I love that. Blue dress on a boat.
I have like a whole paragraph about this. Just the blue dress on a boat. So you referenced this earlier, the picture. If you haven't seen it, go to Google and just search Taylor Swift blue dress boat, and you will see the picture of her just sitting on this boat. So it was back in 2013 that Taylor and Harry famously went to the British Virgin Islands, that's when it was rumored that they officially called it quits. So there's a photo of Taylor wearing this blue dress sitting on a boat, looking like she's, like you were saying, it's like what exactly was going on in her mind at that point. Some people like to think that she was waiting for him, like last chance, is he going to come? Is he going to come and get me? Or is it, I'm done, I'm leaving without you, get me out of here? It's like, she does have like just a very stoic posture and like she's kind of just sitting there. But I also think the thing about this photo is that it was the photo that the media used. It was in every single article that reported on Taylor and Harry being done, being over. Like this was the photo that was used in every single article. It was all over the media in 2013. Kind of like, you know how like when you think, oh, Taylor Swift and Tom Hiddleston, you think of that picture with the I Heart TS shirt. It's like, I think it's kind of like the equivalent. Like this photo was everywhere to the point where by her only saying blue dress on a boat, we immediately know what she's talking about. And that blue dress, she wore, maybe, I don't know if it was the exact same, but she wore a very similar blue dress in the Out of the Woods music video.
Yes.
Which we know is connected to Mr. Styles. And then she also wore that blue dress in the Look What You Made Me Do music video. But I think in that context, it was more of a reference to like the eras and like the old Taylor, not necessarily like Harry himself. But yeah, I think just by her just saying blue dress on a boat, like she knew that we would know exactly what she was referencing.
Okay, so I missed a little bit about what y'all were talking about.
Welcome back.
But I'm back. Have y'all talked about the picture of her on the boat? Is that what y'all were talking about?
Yeah.
Is that what y'all were talking about?
Right now.
Oh my gosh, iconic. I'd kind of forgotten about that picture. And then when this song came back up, I started seeing that picture everywhere. And it's I mean, I hate to smile because it's a sad picture, but
you smile at it's like pop culture history.
Right.
And
It's
that
amazing.
she survived that moment. I mean, it was
She moved
like,
past it.
Yeah.
I can smile because I know what happened next.
Right.
Yeah.
Nick, we did question while you were gone in a previous verse, you dream of my mouth before it called you a lying traitor. We wanted to know, did she say that to his face or not?
Or
and I
behind his back.
said, yeah. And I said maybe she said it to his face and then got on the back of the boat. And that was why.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would say they'd probably had a cute little puppy love for each other from a distance, and he dreamt about her. He was like, oh man, I'm going to get Taylor Swift one day. And he finally did. And then when the relationship ended or had some bumps in the road, that mouth called him a lying traitor. Yeah, I think she actually said it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof. All right, where are we at?
So next verse is,
Your new girl is my clone.
and that is again linked to Kimberly Stewart, who was immediately linked to Harry Styles after this. She has blonde hair, blue eyes, tall. People reported on their relationship in April 2013, with a source telling the outlet that they appeared to be enjoying each other's company while out. Kimberly at the time was 33, while Harry Styles was just 19, and Taylor Swift was 23. Again, I do admire that Harry Styles likes cougars.
He does like them older. He dated one of the judges from Britain's Got What? Was he on X Factor?
Wasn't that a different One Direction guy?
I think that was Liam.
Oh, maybe that was Liam with Cheryl
Yeah, that
Cole.
was a different.
He dated like a presenter over there who's like a host.
Yeah,
What's her name?
I know who you're talking about. I don't know her name, but Harry Styles, he's kind of an all-around lover, I guess, because he's dated all the ages, but he has gravitated a lot towards older women.
But he had, and he also, not just age-wise, but like he dated multiple girls after Taylor that did kind of have similar features as her, that were blonde, tall. I mean, just beautiful girls. Taylor Swift was a beautiful woman. So it's like, by saying your new girl is my clone, it doesn't necessarily have to be about like one specific person, because I think he kind of was linked to several women that shared similar features.
And if she's got blue eyes, I will surmise that you'll probably date her.
Yeah.
That's something that comes up later.
There you go. And he even kind of references also like in his own music. He has a song called From the Dining Table, where he has the lyric that says, "Woke up the girl who looked just like you. I almost said your name."
Oh,
shoot. Is that specifically about Taylor? You'll have to ask a Harry Styles fan, but I just saw the connection on Twitter. Oh my gosh. The bridge.
Okay, hold on. I found a list of older women that Harry's dated. Caroline Flack. She's 14 years older than him. She's like a presenter over there.
Is that who you were thinking of?
Maybe. I can't remember.
That's who I was thinking of.
Why isn't this scrolling? Oh, gosh. Let down.
Come on, Nick. We're on camera.
Let down. I know it. I don't know. Whatever. Forget about it. The website's
That's a good
not
list.
working.
Yeah.
We can cut that part.
Fix it in post.
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde. Yeah, she was 10 years older than him.
Yeah.
All right.
And now we are to the bridge.
Did you guys ever learn the dance?
No.
You know, I saw a lot of people on TikTok doing it, but I couldn't
try.
do it. Yeah, it was hard.
I'm not a skilled dancer. I admire the people that can do it. I can't. The only part is, and that's it. That's all I got.
Like a
Wow.
It's like a slash.
It's like, and then it goes like this.
Wow.
And then
I
a little.
haven't
No,
seen
I'm
it.
just kidding. Just do the whole dance. No, but I love seeing other people do it.
All right, listen to this bridge. And did you think I didn't see you?
There were flashing lights.
There were flashing lights. At least I had the decency to keep my nights out of sight. So what does to keep my nights out of sight mean?
You don't know what my business is.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's off being seen with all these other women.
Well, because
But we don't necessarily know who she's with at the time.
Yeah, well, because the flashing lights meaning the paparazzi.
Right.
Right. And like they had said at one point, I think they both kind of referenced at one point about how the paparazzi itself played a big role in just kind of their relationship issues. Because at one point when they were kind of on again, off again, there were paparazzi photos of him kissing another girl, and she saw the photos from like the Daily Mail or something like that. And so back in 2013, there was an article in Variety that claimed that the first time they broke up, it was because she saw paparazzi photos of him kissing someone else. So it's like, you think I didn't see, like, there was flashing lights, like that you were photographed. At least I had the decency to keep my nights out of sight.
Right.
You know, but I also think the next lines are very important too, because I had the decency to keep my nights out of sight, like at least in private. There's only rumors about my hips and thighs and my whispered sighs. Like Taylor gets slut shamed.
Right.
Harry doesn't. He can go and make out with all these girls, like you guys were just saying, like, he dates older women, like all this stuff, but he gets praised for it.
Right.
But Taylor Swift's dating life, as we know, has just been scrutinized for her entire career.
Well, and to build on top of that, he's seen out in public with other women. She's not being seen. There's just rumors about her being with other people.
Right.
For people to pile on top of her, and she's getting slut shamed for it. We're not
Right.
even seeing evidence of her with someone.
Right.
Even though he's with a bunch of other people, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if she was, the media would have a field day.
Right.
Which is it's just a double standard, which is just so annoying.
And she hits a breaking point. Oh, Lord, I think about jumping off of very tall somethings just to see you come running and say the one thing I've been wanting.
But no.
So great.
I love it.
I need a second. I'm sorry. I'm over here crying because I'm trying not to cough. I'm so sorry.
Let's keep that in, Michaela.
I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize.
I was like choking because I'm trying not to cough because y'all were having such a good flow. And now I'm crying
Yeah,
and
you are.
snotting a little bit.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Yes. It's just from holding my cough. Okay.
So she'd had it. I mean, I don't think she's actually going to be jumping off of tall bridges or buildings,
No,
but it's a
but
figure of
no,
speech.
Everyone feels that way at
Figure of
some
speech,
point.
yeah.
It's the drama.
Yeah, and she wants to do something dramatic so that he comes running back.
Right. It's the dramatics of wanting someone to want you.
Right.
I mean, right? Like we've all kind of thought that at some point,
Like,
right?
maybe if I do something a little
if
crazy.
I do like you just kind of have this like thought like, and it is that that dramatic of like jumping off a very tall something of like, man, if I get hit by a car and I'm in the hospital and I wake up, is he gonna be there? Have you never had a thought like that? Like not like, you know,
Like, I'm not going to go jump in front of
Like
a
a-
car, but if it happened to happen.
But like I think about, you know, that just to see if you'll come running, you know?
and say the one thing I've been wanting. What's the one thing that she wants him to say? I'm sorry?
That's what I
Is it
I
Or
love
I
you
still
without
love you?
you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't think about you. Can't stop thinking about you.
I'm sorry.
anything
no.
would work.
But no. She's very dramatic there, but no.
But no.
She's singing that with her head swaying from
Which-
side to side. No.
Which part do you guys like more? The oh Lord or the but no?
I think
Oh,
but
Lord.
no.
Maybe, but no.
I think but no for me. Oh, Lord's good
No.
too, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I think the oh Lord is more dramatic the second time around. It's like just a little bit. There's just a little bit more juice behind it, but they're both just so fun.
Let's fast forward to 300 awkward blind dates later. Have y'all ever been on a blind date?
No.
No?
Have you, Nick?
No.
Oh, look at us.
Boy,
We're
we
so
are all so
boring.
boring. Goodness.
We're so boring.
when you are a celebrity, are you going on a lot of blind dates where you think, oh, wow, that person's cool. Let's get our publicist to exchange information. Maybe we'll go have some drinks over at someone's house out of the public eye.
I think it's important when you're a celebrity that someone is vetted. So if someone can suggest someone instead of just some random person who, I don't know, might be dangerous,
Yeah.
right?
Or maybe if it's like a friend of a friend.
Yeah, it's like
your
another-
friend set you
Yeah.
up.
But I
Yeah.
also don't think she means it like literally.
Right.
I think just kind of like, 300 blind dates later, like I'm trying to move on. So
Sure.
I'm just going on all these blind dates because I want to get over this. Because is it over or no? I don't know.
Or
Yeah.
turning a blind eye, or maybe even you're checked out. Like he's going on all these dates, but he's just going through the motions because it's not true love. It's not the person there that you care about. So blind eye is just kind of putting on the blinders to it. He's still going through the dates. I don't think it's a legitimate blind date.
Yeah.
And maybe that's also what she's just putting in there for the everyday person who does start going on all these.
Relatable.
She's getting back out there. Yeah, she's throwing in a line about being super relatable for just the everyday average person, about trying to move on.
Let's ask Taylor Swift if she's ever been on a blind date.
I mean, there's still another question that we mentioned earlier. I'm going to have
can't
to.
remember it.
I can't remember it.
Let's fast forward to 300 awkward blind dates later. If she's got blue eyes, I
will
surmise
surmise that you'll
we'll
probably date her.
Surmise. Who else
New
is putting
word.
surmise in songs?
You know
Any
what's
other
so
artists out there?
in the same notepad, we also have words that Taylor taught us.
Oh, surmise.
I'm going to put
Surmise.
surmise.
Adele's
Yeah.
not using surmise in any songs,
Nope.
is she? No.
I don't know that I've heard the word surmise before this song.
Pretty
I don't
sure.
know. I
Pretty
don't-
sure I had to Google it.
That might be one of those words that you never hear someone actually use. You just maybe read
You
it.
know it.
You know it. You read it.
Yeah, but I don't hear anyone use it.
Yeah, I don't hear anyone use it. Because if you were having a conversation and someone said, I surmise that we should
Well, do you think
go get
that-
dinner. That's weird.
Do you think that, like, as a songwriter, you try to think of the words that get the same idea across, but just like sound better or like roll better
Yeah.
or have like the
She's also writing.
syllables that you need? And so it's like if she's trying to say like, I would assume you'd probably date her, that doesn't roll off the tongue.
Mhm.
So do you think she like opens up a thesaurus?
Yes.
Mhm.
It's like, other words for assume.
And surmise has a little bit more of a snarky tone to it than
Yeah.
assume. I surmise that you'll probably date her.
I get so, when I sing along to the song, I get so dramatic and like angry, even though I've never called somebody a lying traitor to their face. Like I perform this song like, you dream of my mouth before I called you a lying traitor. I get so into it. I perform.
Theater.
You search in every model's bed for something greater, baby. Was it over when she laid down on your couch? Was it over when he unbuttoned my blouse?
I do love the emphasis on the when he unbuttoned my blouse. Has anyone else noticed that?
I did not notice
No?
it, but I like what you saying.
Okay. You'll just have to take my word for it. Or go listen to it.
Yeah, those lyrics are a little steamy.
Yes.
Are they a little vulgar?
I'm not saying they're vulgar. They're a little suggestive, but it's a little like when I heard that, I was like, oh, that's a good line. Okay.
I mean, it's definitely painting the picture, but it's also saying, not just putting the blame on him. She's saying, this happened to you, but I was also doing it too. I just wasn't public about it.
Yeah. And I also see this as her kind of taking a little dig, because if a guy hears that the girl he was once in love with has moved on, is with other people, even though he moved on from her, it still kind of sucks to hear that. It's kind of like a little twist of the knife a little bit.
Yeah.
And she's putting that in his face. Yeah, someone else was unbuttoning my blouse. I've moved on too, buddy. And it's like, ooh, that hurts. Even though I moved on from her, ooh, that still hurts.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Come here, I whispered in your ear, in your dream as you passed out, baby.
Baby.
Was it over then? And is it over now? So come here, I whispered in your ear in your dreams as you passed out. Okay, so is that when
He's dreaming of her.
Okay, dreaming of her.
Yeah, she's still haunted.
If you're
His
gonna
dreams.
haunted, if you're gonna haunt me, I'm gonna haunt you back.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
Think I didn't see you when there were flashing lights? At least I had the decency to keep my nights out of sight. Only rumors about my hips and thighs and my whispered sighs.
Oh, Lord, I think about jumping off of very tall somethings
just to see you come running.
Running.
See, the one thing I've been wanting, but no. But jumping off very tall somethings just to get someone's attention reminds me of Last Kiss lyrics. All that I know is I don't know how to be something you miss.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's wanting to get his attention in any way, but she doesn't know how to be something that he misses. And that's why she would do something as dramatic as jump off of very tall somethings.
It's also so interesting to think of calling like tall somethings, like not necessarily tall buildings, but just tall things.
Really tall somethings.
Like
well, she's
tall
in.
somethings.
Could be a
She's
cliff.
getting so caught up in what she's saying. She's like, I'm just gonna jump off of tall something.
Somethings.
So anything
Like
tall.
a-
Anything tall. I'll jump
Yeah.
off of it.
Yeah, just to see if she'll come running. But
Uh-huh.
that's so it's so it's so dramatically relatable. It's dramatic and relatable, and I love it.
And then she's ending with super dramatics. Let's fast forward to 300 takeout coffees later. Flashing lights. I was hoping you'd be there and say the one thing. Oh, Lord, I've been wanting. Oh, Lord. But no.
But no.
But no.
And then she also said, I believe it was maybe in that voice memo, but she had said that she loved having this as the last track of the album because it's like, oh, the album's over. Is it over now?
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Makes
it's
sense.
just kind of
was-
like cheeky.
That was in the voice memo, which also gave credence to the double album theory that people were wondering if she was going to drop
Oh, yeah.
1989 for a double album. So that did kind of lay more into the speculation there. There are a couple more clips that I want to play, but I want us to take a group vote right now. There was an iconic mashup at the Eras Tour on November 11th.
I remember exactly where I was.
Do we listen to the full song or do we listen to the partial song? That's my group question for us because I have both.
I just don't know what we can get away with.
Yeah.
It's a live performance.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say short.
I'd say short.
Okay.
And then she got that smirk on her face. Oh my god.
That's it. I still had the full song. I still had the rest of it from there. I really thought we were gonna go full songsies on it, but
She's crazy. I love it so much. I remember I was watching that show live. Were you guys tuned in live for that
You
one?
predicted it.
I was
I
gonna.
did? Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask.
Surprise song game.
Yeah, does that bring up any bitter feelings, Anna? Because we didn't know how to grade you on that secret song. Because you did guess it was going to be a mashup.
Well, yeah, I paired them together because I mean, she said so herself that they're sister songs and it fit perfectly. And before this, there was somebody on TikTok that took the instrument, the instrumental part, and sang the Out of the Woods bridge, and it just fit perfectly. So the fact that she did it, it was just nuts. And I remember watching it. I was sitting at my kitchen table. Ryan was next to me. He was watching the surprise songs with me. And I just I didn't know what to do. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. And Ryan's like, what's happening? And I was like, I will tell you after the fact. Now is not the time for questions. But oh my gosh.
He's Harry.
That's just,
Question.
I need a live album from her.
Well, that's the rumor, right? That she's going to put out a live album of the surprise songs?
Of at least the surprise songs.
Right.
That would be amazing.
Because a lot of people started getting their surprise songs recordings taken down off of social media.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were getting violated or by terms of whatever violations, and they were getting taken down. So I think that led to a lot of people assuming. I mean, why? Because they're not taking down performances of "Shake It Off."
Mm-hmm.
It's just the perhaps live version of the surprise songs that an album could happen, which would be great.
We need to wrap up, so I'm just going to go through these quickly. Nick, you don't have to play them. Whilst on TikTok connected this to another one of your favorite songs, Anna, Dear Reader. The outro to Dear Reader sounds very much the same as the intro to this song.
Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah. So you can go back and check that out. Also, Book Swiftie on TikTok says that the ellipses in Is It Over Now is tying back into Reputation theory with the ellipses and Are You Ready for It? That she's still using these songs and stuff to tie in all of her Easter eggs for what's coming.
Oh, okay.
And so the ellipses in this question and Are You Ready for It kind of ties all those in. So we will see what
Really
Miss Swift has in store for us next.
All right, well, that does it for our breakdown of Is It Over Now? What did we miss? What are your favorite points about this song? Let us know. All the ways to contact us are in the description of this podcast. If you haven't already, subscribe to us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now.
And on YouTube.
And on YouTube.
And on YouTube.
How do we look?
I know. I have to apologize. I feel like I was just really nervous, so I'm so sorry.
I think you did a great
we
job.
all did great.
We did good?
Except for Lacey when you started crying.
I was crying and coughing. So other than that, I was on my best behavior, trying to be anyway.
And everybody welcome Michaela.
Hey, Michaela.
Thank you so much, Michaela.
See you next time.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Summer is right around the corner and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. That's chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details.